You got to be willing to be transparent. Fully transparent. When you have lied to everybody, you've lied to her, you've lied to her, you've lied to her, you've lied to her, you've lied to her. And so the only way you're ever going to restore your relationship with them is to be fully transparent. That means they're going to be fact-checking everything you say, everything you do for a long, long time. Between now and the end of your life, if you were going to restore everything that you valued, what would be at the top of your list?
My family.
Exactly. You would want to heal and repair the relationships with the people that you love and care about, correct?
Correct.
That would be your
Absolutely.
number one thing. You can do that if you never work another day in your life. You can do that if you never earn another penny in your life. You can do that if you never get back into the workforce again. You can do that if you live under a bridge for the rest of your life. You can have the number one thing you want, most important above everything else in the world. You can have that beginning today, right here, if you will do it. Number one, you've got to decide, my identity is not that job. My identity is Bob the father. My identity is Bob the man. And you've got to admit, hey, I got my ass fired. I lost my job. I've got no money. I've got no house. I've got no nothing. Tell the truth. Hell, they can kill you, but they can't eat you. Well, how bad can it get? It is what it is. Yep. Would you be ashamed of your father if he was a stock guy at a grocery store?
No.
Would you be ashamed of him?
No.
Would you? Would you?
No. No.
I mean, it's honest work. Mm-hmm. And your job, if you don't have a job, is finding a job. Don't tell me you can't get a job. Don't tell me you have to go sit in the library. You're not sitting in the library looking for jobs. You're sitting in the library hiding. And you know what? You're going to feel so different when you have an honest job. And maybe you're just renting a room somewhere. And you're sitting there thinking, my God, I used to make $200,000 a year and I'm working for $15.72 an hour. What the hell has gone wrong? Well, let me tell you what's gone right. You've restored your relationship with this young woman and this young woman and that young woman up there. There are different kinds of currency in this world. There's monetary currency, there's family currency, there's emotional currency, there's all kinds of currency, and you can get rich today. You can get rich today with her and her and her. You can get rich today if you just decide, I'm going to quit hiding, I'm going to become transparent, I'm just going to do what I have to do. Now, I want to introduce Mike Baird. Obviously, the audience knows Coach Mike. He's a New York Times best-selling author, and he's the founder and CEO of Cast Centers. Now, on February 18th, he launched the Coach Mike podcast as well. I know that because I've been a guest on it. The podcast airs every Tuesday as Mike explores themes of reinvention with profoundly motivating conversations to propel listeners toward a more fulfilling life. And that's really what made me think about bringing Mike here today, because he is a life coach. Mike, talk to me about what needs to happen here with this gentleman who really has so many skills and abilities that he's just not using.
You know, reinvention comes from dark times often. And you're in the midst of needing a big reinvention in your life, right?
Yes.
So what we would do is, to start off, I would have a coach working with you, and I would have one of you on the call every week. And what we would do is we'd go through the first assignment is writing down all the lies that are currently going on. Because I don't want you to start tangling yourself up as we kick things off. The next step would be gain a job. So we would make sure you're out looking for a job every day. Mm-hmm. We would hold you accountable to it. We'd be texting with you to make sure you're checking in and that you're actually showing up and that you're presenting yourself in the right way. We would coach you on how to do a job interview. It's time for you to start working. It's been a long time.
It has.